Hey, you guys want to hear a funny joke? VideoJames is a good YouTuber. Hello, fellow screw-ups at being whatever they do. My name is VideoJames, and we're back with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be kind of a prelude video, because somehow I managed to completely do a dumb and lose an entire half hour's worth of footage. I don't know how, I don't know when, but somehow I managed to lose an entire half hour's worth of footage before the video that I actually managed to not lose and screw up in every possible manner, making me want to curse to the sun. Regardless, I'm going to actually show you guys what you missed. So as you know, we're on the Gerudo part of the story, which means basically we're kind of just trying to get through the last temple. And the few things we missed were, one, when you first enter this area, these ladies right here, they basically act like the castle guards, except they look prettier, and will throw you into that prison, into which they'll leave you with all of your weapons and items. I know, not a smart move. But from that point, you'll actually be able to escape and enter their fortress, which, housed inside, not only is there a secret Easter egg to Wind Waker, but there are also 4 prisons holding the Carpenter's workmen that we have to free. And once we have freed all 4 of the Carpenter's workmen, we will meet the Gerudo leader, who will actually give us a Gerudo pass, or not the Gerudo leader, the Gerudo second in command, my mistake, who will give us the Gerudo pass, which is basically like a hall pass for this entire fortress, and gives us the right to roam around freely. Now there's also an area up at the top of this fortress that is quite useful to us. So if we head to the top, head to the very, very tippy top, then there will be something that we can see. So as you can see, this fortress has many layers. It is much like an ogre. And I'm actually going to throw on these boots, because these will actually help me get over here. And I'm going to try and get up to the top of the fortress. But as you can see, there's many doors, many layers, many, whatever you want to call them, to this fortress. So we actually want to use those layers. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up this way. Roll, Link. Link is rolling in the fortress. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. But there is an area up at the very tip top of this fortress, which you will eventually reach on your way to freeing all the guards, that houses a treasure chest that holds a piece of heart. And you can get that by either hookshotting from that level above the prison, or there will be an area where you can play the Scarecrow's song and actually get him to show up so you can hookshot him. But I'm going to place down this bomb real quick because the Shard of Agony is going off and driving me crazy. What are you pointing at, Shard of Agony? There is literally nothing here except these crates, and I'm not busting open every single one of these crates, just so that you will shut up. See, as soon as I go over there, it stops. Oh, are you silent now? No? Wait. Right here it says. There's nothing there, Shard of Agony. You lied to me. Alright. I'm going to try and find the top of the fortress so I can show you guys where this heart piece is. Because I did make a vow I would show you guys where every single heart piece is. So, can't say I go back on my word. Alright, I think this is the closest you can get. But up there on that, there is a chest that houses a piece of heart. And you can actually use the Scarecrow song to get up there. Or you can use the level that's above the prison, like I said. And I believe I might actually be able to long shot up there if I try. Because I think the prison is actually on the same level as this. Not from this angle. Yep, there we go. There we go. But, as you can see, there's a treasure chest over there. And it actually houses a heart piece. So basically, you can use that, and you can go through this door, which is the door you want to go through. And once you're in this door, you'll see this area, which also houses the Wind Waker secret, so I'll show you guys that. From now on, you're free to come and go through the gate as you please. You'll find the spirit temple where the exalted Naburo lives, out there in the desert. Do not confuse her for Naruto. She is very much not a Naruto. But as you can see, the Easter egg for Skyward Sword is right here. I have a feeling I've been saying Wind Waker this entire time. Give me the Megaton Hammer. There we go. There you go. See? Easter egg for Skyward Sword. And then if we go up this area, then there's actually this huge place with all these bars of wood at the top. So we use the hook shot to get across there. And then we can actually do that as is such, because I just did it. So we can go up here. And you'll see we end up over here. Now, you could just, like I said, hookshot straight over there from here. And you actually won't be in danger of falling off. But, over here is where the Scarecrow song activates. Hello, Scarecrow friend. But after all that is said and done, and after all that is over with, there's a gate over here that you can go to, now that you have the Gerudo Special Pass, and you can actually open it, and it will lead you to the entrance to the Spirit Temple. Now, the entrance to the Spirit Temple is pretty hard to find, and it does take a while, so I will also show you guys the method of finding that as well, because like I said, I was going to show you guys every single piece of footage that got lost. Now, for this area, you are going to need the Lens of Truth. You are actually going to definitely need the Lens of Truth as well as the hookshot. So what you can do is you can go over here, and you can climb up on this box, and you'll see there's a bunch of crates over there, and a couple flags. Now, the way to actually get to where you need to go is you need to follow these flags, because they lead to one another, and they actually lead you to the next part of the puzzle to getting to the Spirit Temple. Now, this sign right here leads you to a carpet salesman. However, that carpet salesman only sells one thing: bomb shoes. Not really worth the amount of rupees he wants. But you can use the hover boots if you so choose and go over to him to pick up a cute little bomb. Not really something you need to do, because bomb shoes, like I said, barely ever any use. But you follow these things of flags, and you basically just follow them out of the desert. Almost out of the desert. They don't go completely out, they just go almost out, because they kind of ran out of flags halfway. They kind of had to borrow a couple from the reds and blues already. Mainly the reds, because they preferred that color. But then, as you can see, there's this little kind of huddle in the middle of the desert, which also houses a Skulltula back here, and a tiny little treasure chest. And I believe the treasure chest just had, like, rupees or something. So once you get to the top of this pedestal in the desert, then it will actually lead you to a little secret. Now, this secret means that there will be a ghost up at top, and this ghost is, as you can see, clearly not visible. However, if I pull out this little Eye of Truth here, you can see the ghost actually follows suit with the Eye of Truth. So what you want to do is you want to follow him by having Navi lock on, and he'll actually show you the way out of the desert. Now, getting through the desert is actually the slowest part, but it's also the smallest part. And the reason it's so slow is because this guy kinda does a couple odd turns here and there when he's trying to exit the desert. Also, you end up finding these things, which are basically just little blobules that literally do nothing but annoy. So as you can see, he's gonna go over that way, and he's gonna lead towards those two flags, which is basically exactly where you need to go. You literally don't even need to follow him after he starts to turn back that way, because eventually he's just gonna go straight over this way. So once you see these flags, you can just head over there, and you can turn off the Lens of Truth at this point. And you see you end up at the Desert Colossus, which, might I say, has quite an impressive cutscene. So, once you end up here, it seems there's not much, but there are a few Skulltulas scattered about, some at night, but there is also an area over here that I will get to in a second, that has an interesting little feature involving a certain melody. So, as you can see, there's these 3 palm trees surrounding a sort of lake bed over here, and as you can see, there's a little pedestal right here, almost like a stage. So, I wonder what happens if we pull out this and start to play the Song of Storms. Oh, the lake seems to be filling into an oasis. How nifty. I'm sorry if I sound minged off in this video, but I really actually am minged off at my stupidity. But doing that will reveal that lake and give you the chance to capture a couple of fairies, which I highly recommend because it actually is very useful. And then you can see there's also a Sheikah stone over there, and these things still following you, but there's also a Skulltula on this arch as well. Now, inside of this place, you'll actually be able to see a bit more than meets the eye. Because as you can see, there's 2 cobra statues in here that hold very mysterious things. If you want to proceed in the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. And the cobra on the right says, if you want to travel in the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. And then, as you can see, you can't really get anywhere as Adult Link after reading those messages once you first come across this temple, so of course, you do the only logical thing, you leave and find another way out. But, as you leave the first time, a certain mysterious ninja will appear and give us a song to return to this area, which I will play for you now. And that will literally let you warp straight to the Desert Colossus. I believe actually straight to this platform as well. No, to this pedestal. Still a similar area. And that is basically all the footage that you guys missed. Like I said, it was a half hour long, but I managed to shorten it down to 12 minutes. Guess you guys are lucky. And to be fair, it actually was a fun video to record, so I'm kinda extra minged at myself. But I'm going to leave this little prequel here. I really hope you guys at least enjoyed this. If you do want to see all the cutscenes and all that actually happened, I'll leave a link in the description to Zeldamaster's video that encompassed this part, because he also did a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough long before I did. So if you guys want to go check that out and see all the cutscenes for yourself, I will leave that link down in the description. And this will be where the next video kicks off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you can slap the like button as always, and I will see all you beautiful people in the next video.